Okay, so to start WeVideo for your classes, you are going to choose WeVideo from the portal and log in using Google. And there's a way that you can create teams and invite students using the personal option, but Classroom is a lot easier. So we're going to go to Classroom first. When you become more comfortable, you can choose the other option. Then you're going to create a class. So you do need to name the class. I'm gonna typically call it your subject, and then maybe the school year. I like to keep one or two of my old classes to kind of remember what I'd done in the past. Here you can choose whatever class period you want and your grade level. If you choose to do that, then you're going to create that class. When I create that class, here you can see I have the subject school year class. I'm going to click in that class, and this is where you're going to create your assignment. So once you have created your class, you can use the introduce yourself assignment, but for your students to be able to see that, you're going to want to click on the three dots and publish that assignment. I typically don't use it, so I'm just going to delete that assignment and create my first assignment. So you must give your assignment a name and a description. You can choose whether or not you want to add a due date, and then you want to decide if you want an individual assignment or a team type. If it's individual, you're finished. You can publish or save your draft. If you want a team assignment where more than one student can work on the same project at one time, then what you will do is you'll create however many total teams you want in your class. Always overestimate so that you have some extra teams in case students want to separate or students mess up their project and it's easier just to assign them to a new team. So I typically create 8 or 9 teams per class. So we'll go with 8 teams, and I can either save this as a draft, which will not publish to my students, or publish, where once my students are enrolled in the class, then it will automatically show them this first assignment called assignment name. When I go to students, you'll see that I don't have any students in this class. However, it does give me an invite code, and your students are going to need this. So you need to copy that invite code and paste it into a presentation that you can show your students so that when they enroll, they have that invite code to enroll in your class. So it's a super easy way to get students started. I'm going to show you a couple of other things about once your students get enrolled. So I'm going to go to my classes and look at one of my classes from last year. And here you can see I have a space video assignment. And when I click on space video, it gives me my description of that. And now I have this review progress because I have students enrolled in my class, and I also have students who've created assignments. So here I can see that I've got Team 1 and Team 4 have already turned those assignments in. Team 2, Team 3, and Team 6 have assignments in progress. So if I click on Team 1, I want to review their video, I can watch it. And if I think they need to fix something, I can return it to them. So I hit return, yes, return, and then they now have access to that video so that they can continue to edit it. If I have progress, students that are working on something in progress, I can view their progress, and it shows me the actual video editing mode. So it shows me a little bit more. It shows me what their video clips are that they've imported. It shows me their text, so they're different lines of editing. Here you can see this is an audio track, and then their voiceovers are down towards the bottom, which is a little bit difficult for you to see. So I can see all these lines of code, of video editing, and I also can see their different media and things that they have imported for the video that they're creating. This allows me to look if they're having a problem and give them some ideas on how to fix something that they need. So here I can also choose to turn it in for them, like if they didn't turn it in, so that I can project it and show it to the rest of the class, or I can just close out of that. So those are the options that you have once an assignment is created and you have students. You also can look to see who's on each team if you click on Teams. And the same thing is true for when you go to, if I go to this class, if I click on my students bar, it'll still give me that code, but it'll also show me the individual students that are enrolled in that class. So to go back and review the getting started, remember you're going to create a class. Once you create a class, you're going to create an assignment. Once you create an assignment, you want to make sure that you publish it. And then once that you have a published assignment for students, you want to make sure that you go to the Students tab, copy the invite code, and paste that into something that they can see so that they can copy the invite code and join your class. I hope this was helpful.